This is the Ford Bronco Sport freewheeling. I think it's pretty safe to say this is the most colorful new car that you can buy right now from a manufacturer. Today I'm going to take you on a thorough tour of the Ford Bronco Sport freewheeling. I'm going to show you all of the cool graphics and all of the fun designs that are featured inside of the freewheeling package. Well, without wasting your guys' time, let's get straight into it. Hello and welcome to Apple Autos. My name is Austin and today I'm going to be your host on showing you around this Ford Bronco Sport freewheeling. If you'd be willing to help support this channel, please hit like, hit subscribe to help continue us bringing you this great automotive content. Now, let's get into the freewheeling. I know what you are thinking. At first glance, you would immediately think this is a dealer add-on package, but you would be heavily mistaken. Last year, Ford decided to come out on both the Bronco and the Bronco Sport, the Heritage Edition, which actually became super popular and people loved it. I personally love it. The white, like steel wheels, all of the different color palettes really brought back those early years of the Bronco into the modern day and age. Now, since they were so popular, Ford decided to give us yet another taste by adding a whole new trim to the Bronco Sport series, and that is the freewheeling, which you're seeing here today. Starting at $32,395 or right around there, you can pick up one of these Bronco Sport freewheelings, which include all of these graphics completely standard. These red painted wheels, standard. This very bright interior, standard. So I'm going to go ahead and go through and show you all of the aspects that they add on to this Bronco Sport freewheeling to really make it stand out on the road. Now, obviously, the most apparent thing that you get is this side graphic here. And it isn't just one graphic. These are all separate little graphics. They're not painted in between. It's not a white sticker. They're all individual graphics, which adds a little bit of quality there to the sticker. And you also get the Bronco logo inlaid on the side of this, which reflects really cool in the light. It's the silver color, actually the same color that they painted the door handles here, just this nice flaky silver paint. It looks very nice actually. And you can get this Bronco Sport freewheeling in more colors than just white. Now, the only ones we have in our inventory right now are white and black, but you can actually get them in like blue, green, cactus gray. I personally think looks really cool with all these graphics on it. But there's a lot of different color options that you can get with this graphics package on it, which I think is pretty cool. Now, what we have for the wheels are 17s all around, and these are actually wheels that we've seen on the Bronco Sport before. However, they just painted these inlays in race red, so they really pop out, they really stick out, and they match the sticker quite well. It really throws back some of that heritage, like maybe hanging out on the beach in like the California area or down by the bay going surfing. Stuff like that kind of gives me this kind of this vibe of this retro design. So I think that's kind of cool. It really brings back that era of time, because so many cars in today's day and age are just the same color. You got your blacks, you got your whites, you got your grays, you got your off reds. You drive through parking lots and they're like all the same color. It's really fun that no matter where you go, this thing is going to stick out, it's going to pop, and it's going to demand attention because it's going to stick out beyond anything else that's on the road. Now, unlike the Heritage where we get the white grille, we get that silver paint with all that flake in it that matches the door handles and that Bronco logo on the side across the entire front grille. We get those Heritage badges, the white logo for Bronco with the red behind it, really makes it pop. And we get a very similar graphic to what we have on the side with a small little Bronco emblem down in the corner. Once again, I think it looks really cool, really makes the whole front of this thing pop. And actually sitting behind the wheel of this thing with the graphic on the hood makes it just a little bit more exciting to be behind the wheel of. Let's check out and show you what's different around back. They kept it pretty low key in the rear by just adding this silver inlay that just kind of lays behind the Bronco logo, and again matching the front end, the white Bronco lettering with the red behind it. Really pops, really exciting. But that's one way to signify that it is a freewheeling, is the silver around those Bronco logos. So let's go ahead and hop on the inside and show you how colorful it is, not only outside, but it is in there too. No matter if you hop into the back or hop into the front, on the top of the seats, there is a very colorful color palette, which matches the exterior. I do quite like that. And then the stitching on the seats matches as well. Once again, really makes it pop. You don't just have a plain old black interior now. Adding this color to it, I mean, it kind of looks like a sunrise in a way, which I really like, or even a sunset. So I'm a really big fan of it in that sense, with the color palette they have decided to go go with. And then throughout the entire interior, you get all types of different red trim up on the dash, on the sides of the doors. You get a little Bronco freewheeling plaque. So all of those things are kind of fun, but ultimately, this isn't my personal taste, in my opinion, but there's definitely people out there who are going to thoroughly enjoy this car. But what I really, really do like about this car, and what I really like about what Ford did with these heritage models, is it's bringing back this color palette that I think is missing in cars. I miss the graphics packages like this. Like, seeing cars like this every day would be so much more fun than seeing your standard whites, blacks, grays, whatever, right? I mean, just gray keeps getting more and more popular, which is cool. Like, I agree, it's a great looking color, but there's something about these bright colors that are just so aesthetically pleasing to me that these manufacturers bringing them back, I think, is a lot of fun, because it just brings back the fun aspect of a vehicle, driving something that's fun and bright, these candy colors. This was so popular back in the old days with these super bright and beautiful colors, and it's just gotten so bland in these last 10, 15, 20 years that I'd really like to see that come back. And what Ford's doing, bringing some of these heritage editions back, is really doing that. I really like the blue color that they brought back on the Bronco. I really like the yellow color they brought back on the Bronco and Bronco Sport. It's like these pastel colors that were once so popular, and pairing them with white has just faded away. It went to chrome for so long, but I really like the white trims on things. I really like the silver trims on things. Bringing back these fun colors, I really think would be a huge benefit to all manufacturers. I'd like to know what you guys think of some of these fun colors down in the comments below. Do you not care? Do you like the bland stuff? Or would you be more excited every day? Maybe have a bigger smile on your face heading to work and, you know, seeing all sorts of candy greens and yellows and blues. I personally think that'd be really cool. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me on this short tour of the Ford Bronco Sport freewheeling. I'll see you next time.